explain you about the topic thermodynamics. Thermodynamics is a branch of natural science concerned with the heat and the reaction of energy and work. Thermodynamics applied to a wide variety of topics in science, engineering, such as engines, phase transitions, chemical reactions, transport phenomena, and even black holes. Thermodynamics exists a concept called equilibrium, that it's when there is not a net flow of matter or energy, no phase change, and no unbalanced potentials with the system. There is thermodynamic equilibrium. It experiences no change on the temperatures or energy in the surrounds. There exist four different laws of thermodynamics. The first one, called zeroth law of thermodynamics, that consists that if two systems are each in thermal equilibrium with a third one, they are also in thermal equilibrium with each other. The statement implies that thermal equilibrium is an equivalence relation of a set of thermodynamics systems. Under consideration, systems are said in thermal equilibrium molecules thermal energy exchange between two different systems. The second law is called the first law of thermodynamics, that consists that the increase in internal energy of a closed system is equal to the difference of the heat supply by the system and work done by the next equation, that is this is the equation of thermodynamics. The first law consists the set of the existence of the state variable for a system, the internal energy, and thus how it changes in thermodynamics process. The law allows a given internal energy of a system to be reacted by a combination of heat energy that is variable of the state of the system. The heat and work are variables that describe process and change of observe that the internal energy of an insulated system obeys the principle of conservation of energy, which states the energy can be transformed but it cannot be destroyed. The third law is called the second law of thermodynamics, consists that the heat cannot be spontaneously passed from a cooler area to a hotter area. This expression is for universal principle that of this dissipation of kinetic and potential energy observable in nature. The fact that over time difference in temperature, pressures, and chemical potentials tend to even out in the physical system that is isolated from the outside world. The concept entropy, that consists that the equilibrium tends to increase over a time, approaching the maximum value at an equilibrium in classical thermodynamics systems. The second law is a basic postulate applicable to a statical thermodynamic. Okay, the final concept, but not less important, is the third law of thermodynamics, that consists that as a system approach the absolute zero, the entropy of the system approach a minimum. This law, this concept consists that there is no any system that can approach the absolute zero in its temperature, because according to this law provides an absolute reference of point of determinary of entropy. The entropy determined relative to this point is absolute entropy. Alternate definitions are that the entropy of all the systems and all states of a system are smaller than the absolute zero. The absolute